Welcome back to the channel. In this video we finish and deliver an Aquila3 racing machine. We take a 1400 kilometer road trip to deliver it in our electric vehicle. We show you our VeloPod product in action, and we also pick up another Aquila which needs a new nose cone as a result of crash damage. If these things are of interest, stick around. It's a beautiful night at the track. It's autumn here in Australia, and today is a rather special day. We're actually finishing off an Aquila3 race trike, which I guess hand built at Aquila3. They're very special. We only build a handful a year. So we're just at the track at the final hours of the day to put the final touches on it and test ride and make sure it's all perfect for the customer before we package it and deliver it up into northwestern Victoria tomorrow. That's right. How'd it go, John? How'd it go? How'd it go?
Yes, it works very well.
It works very well. It's getting dark, so it's good that it works.
Yeah, the headlight doesn't work.
Is that because there isn't one? Yeah. Jono's had his first test ride. He's just found a few little tweaks. That's what we do here. We actually test ride them, put about a kilometre or two on them first, and then another sort of 5-10 k's after that. Just playing with cable tensions and bedding everything in nicely, and getting it ready for the customer so that it should get through its first race trouble-free is always the goal, while they're still learning about the machine, and makes it super fun and easy for them to get excited about their Aquila. While Jono's working, Morgan's just rocking the green speed aero. It's a very brisk morning here in Morwell at Aquila3 HQ. We're just finishing up loading the Aquila into the VeloPod trailer to tow behind our EV today. So we're going to drive till Mildura in northwestern Victoria, about 700 odd k's, and see how we go. in-flight checks.
Good to go.
Are we? We have checked.
We checked.
I've got coffee. You've got smoothie.
Got a dog.
Dog. Velopod. Aquila. Oh, show us your charge list. Let's have a look at your charge list.
Charge list? Alright.
So,
plans?
yeah, driving a EV in Western Victoria, in country Victoria in Australia, is a bit of a game of Russian roulette. Sometimes there isn't reception when you're trying to find chargers with charging apps. So Beck is super organised here.
Very old school.
She has
handwritten. Multiple locations and destinations with distance between each one. So
it's actually not so bad when you see that list. It's a full page long to get between here and Mildura, and so
it'll be fine.
There are plenty of charges. It's fine. It's just getting used to the new routine of charging versus dropping fuel into a car.
With a trailer.
But yeah, and so this is the first time we've towed the Velopod a really long way with an Aquila in it behind the EV. So we're really interested, obviously, to see the range and see how we get on with it.
It'll be fine.
Let's go. Still getting used to these superchargers. I haven't even finished my coffee. It's pretty scary how quickly they ram it in. We're on a bit of a detour. The GPS decided that we needed to take a dirt road. So, you know, dirt road with a brand new electric car. We're supposed to be on a freeway. Bill's not too unhappy about the idea. A little bit of nature. Beck's not so happy about it. She's a bit angry right now, but she'll be alright. Travel all over the countryside, us the Leland brothers. We've just done our second discharge of the day and we're in Witcherproof, just doing our final charge before we head on to Mildura. And this is the first chance I've had to do a full discharge test towing the Velopod. You can see that there. With the electric car to test the efficiency. The data has actually been really good. So this Velopod behind the Laddo here is costing us around about 8% in range, which is way better than I was expecting. I was hoping for at least 20% or less. So we've been able to travel over 300 k's to a charge. I developed these Velopods to carry human-powered vehicles around long before we really had any access to towing electric vehicles, and they're obviously very light. This whole trailer weighs less than 200 kilo, but the pod's designed so that you can mount it on top of a 6x4 trailer or whatever trailer you have lying around and safely both store and transport your him-powered vehicle. Becoming more relevant now that lightweight trailers are kind of the go for these EVs. This one actually belongs to Beck. You can see it's got Lardner Racing on it. And the cool part about it is Beck can go use her him-powered vehicle and train without having to sort of latch onto the whole tri-sled circus to get out to the track. She can just hook this on and take her tri-sled Hornet out to Casey Fields for a ride whenever she wants, and still be able to get there and back, obviously, in the EV without any compromises. So a few more minutes left on the charger and we'll head on to Mildura. Beck was super organised for this trip and booked a caravan park that had fast chargers as part of it, which is awesome, which would mean that we were fully charged in the morning after we woke up to do next day's trip. Unfortunately, in our wisdom, we forgot to pack our Type 2 extension cable, which means we couldn't use said chargers. So we kind of had to improvise. We found a power point behind the cabin. So we stuck a little bit of power in overnight. Initially you get a little bit stressed about these things, but then you realise there's kind of power everywhere you look when you need it. When was the last time you saw a jerry can of petrol behind the cabin you were staying at? Not really a big deal. It's about a 15-minute inconvenience for our day. Just grab a little bit extra power on the smart charger and get on with it. Delivery done, all good. Always fun to hand over an Aquila to a new school. We're now, according to Beck, off to Sonata to pick up another Aquila, which needs some rhinoplasty, which is as a result of a little bit of an incident at a race late last year. So we're going to pick that one up, have a bit of a look at it, and take it back to the lab for repairs. Just thought I might take you quickly through what we're actually picking up here with this Aquila. So this Aquila's had a frontal collision here. If you have a look, you can see the nose has just punched in. This is actually what it's designed to do. The idea is that this is like a crumple zone. So if the vehicle has a really significant forward impact, it actually absorbs energy, so that energy isn't transferred to the rider through the belts and cause any kind of whiplash or spine issues. One of Aquila3's major features is that this nose cone is actually replaceable. If we come back to this side here, you'll see the way there's this seam all the way along here, and it goes underneath the vehicle and comes up the other side. So this seam enables us to remove the entire nose cone and put a whole new one on and restore this vehicle. We might take you through that in a future video, I think. It's good to be home, isn't it, Bill? Good to be home. So if you got this far through the video, you're probably pretty interested. You should really like it and subscribe to my channel. If you really want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee in the link below. Remember, we make human-powered vehicles for a living here, but we do these videos for free. Supporting the channel makes us make more videos so you can see what we're up to. See you in the next one. Cheers!